Before the Spurs head out on a 4-game road trip, here are the starting lineups.
And #1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
It does.
Crazy.
Allen moves it. Mobley hits it. And Evan Mobley.
He's taking his game to the next level right there. He can shoot the ball from the outside. He is a terrific finisher in the paint as well.
Barnes, 20 points last time out. Now Castle, 1 assist off his first career triple-double in Denver a couple nights ago. Paul back to Castle. Shot clock going down. It's at 2.
Gotta get creative.
And he does just.
Blockers the game in Allen, and that's a very difficult shot to get out.
Strus down low. Mobley moves it. Garland, who struggled shooting last time out against the Spurs, misses. Barnes drives, up fake, and got fouled. Jersey.
Maybe that's going to creep into his game.
20 points in Denver. Was 8 of 15 from the field, 8 rebounds.
Has been Mr. Reliable this year. Available for every single game. Not only that, his locker room influence has been pretty. And people don't know a lot of the players for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're just not getting a lot of love. Max Strus can flat out shoot it.
Former Miami Heat, undrafted player, came over to Cleveland. Castle can't respond. And Donovan Mitchell, the rebound. He balled out last time against the Spurs. 25 points, 8 rebounds, 14 assists. Mobley again.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Can extend and finish in the paint. He's a terrific dunker.
He was not hurt when the Spurs were in Cleveland. He just was resting. Kenny Atkinson wanted to be very careful with this roster down the stretch. Shot clock at 6 for Barnes. Step back and got it.
Regains the control of the ball and goes right back at that mismatch.
Mitchell fading away. Too strong. Paul the rebound. You don't see Barnes or Chris Paul panic whatsoever.
No, they've been around too long.
Devin Vassell for 3. He's excited to be back in the lineup.
Shot that one with a lot of confidence. He's been playing extremely well at home after the break.
Mobley responds. And
that's something that he's really worked on. Didn't shoot the ball that well when he came to the league.
Barnes.
9% from that high elbow. We know what the corner is.
Spurs bench wanted to travel there on Allen. Mobley again.
Playing with a lot of confidence early.
Castle.
Mismatch.
Yep. Floater. True.
Crossover right over the top of Max Strus.
Mitchell has to move it. Garland hits it to 3.
That's when two guys are really on the same page. Donovan Mitchell penetrates so deep underneath the basket. Looks like he's in trouble. Darius Garland just bails him out with a nice slide to the corner.
Vassell. Floater. A bit short. Allen the rebound. Garland stepping back. Another 3. Hot shooting start from both of these teams. The Spurs and the #1 seed in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point Cleveland lead, but Castle
does a nice job moving his feet, but then Steph just explodes right over the top of him using that athleticism.
Nice find from Garland. Strus has time. He missed it, maybe too much time. Castle driving on Mobley, kicks out. CP.
Excellent penetration and kick. Thought he might try to take on the shot blocker there.
Castle staying right with Donovan Mitchell, who missed it. And Biyombo secures it. No Jeremy Sohan tonight for the Spurs, so Biyombo back in there starting. Castle rimming out for 3. Biyombo. Yeah. Paul, the mid-range.
Not deterring our guys whatsoever. Getting almost all they want.
Here puts it down.
That's an absolutely tremendous pickup for them. Right near the trade deadline. And that was pretty much a steal for them. He's a phenomenal player coming off the bench. Can really put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, they didn't have to give up much to get him. Keldon, welcome back. Cleveland doesn't have Ty Jerome, who's also in the 6th Man of the Year discussion. He hasn't played in a few. Cut. Passes out. Hunter for 3. Downtown.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a hold of Darius Garland. He makes a great backdoor cut and then a tremendous pass from underneath the backboard.
Wesley lost the handle. Back to Paul. Guarded by Strus. Wesley a three. Bit too strong. Hunter the rebound. Cavs don't have Ty Jerome tonight or Dean Wade. He's out with an illness. As Hunter drives, missed it. Biyombo battling with Jared Allen. Spurs get it. Up to KJ. And got it knocked away. Garland. Leaves it for Allen. Strus. Garland. Rims out.
So they can't miss.
Here's Paul. Cleveland by 6. CP3. Bit too strong there. Got his own rebound. Into Biyombo. Out to Devin. Biyombo. Devin. Sam Maryland, also for the first time for Cleveland, gets it back from Hunter. Quick fire. Short. Here's Keldon. Sees a little mismatch.
Big there.
Double team though. Passes out of it for Devin. Tapped out for Wesley. Good looks for San Antonio.
Yeah, it's almost like a drill there. Just receiving passes from the assistant coach.
Strus and a foul. Mamu's in there for the Spurs, and so is Julian Champagny. Mobley.
You got to call that switch out.
He's got it going early, yeah.
Yeah, he's too long, too athletic.
He's got 13 points, hasn't missed from the field. He's made all 5 of his shots. Wesley with some speed. Throw it up. And Mitch Johnson asked about it before the game, and
Just going to fall for him every night, but he's going to continue to make progress.
he's trying to get better, but sometimes you got to take a break, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got to rest a little bit. It's not all about basketball.
Mobley again. Threes.
You're going to see our guys talking back and forth between each other. They've got to do a better job communicating with him. He's getting too many wide open looks to start off this one.
Mobley had 13 points last game. He's got 16 already. Keldon blocked. Mamu right there. First shot.
Yeah. Again, it's his movement that gets him easy shots like that.
Mitchell. And to Mobley, they move it. Hunter. Another Cleveland 3. That's 9 in the first quarter.
Are you kidding me? Why has that kind of been the theme of late?
Mamu can't respond. Hunter the rebound. Quick outlet. Okoro stolen by Wesley. Castle with some room. Hanging with Mobley. Got blocked. And here come the Cavs. Crowd wanted a foul call.
A lot of contact there. When you're taking on one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Mitchell.
Stash.
He made one of the greatest calls ever. Remember the Alamo and remember this moment. The San Antonio Spurs are NBA World Champions. Let the fiesta begin.
Well, he's always having a fiesta.
That's for sure. Keldon for 3. The Spurs needed that.
Yeah, that looked very like he's over those back spasms.
Just missed the game in Denver.
Just kind of eased his way into that shot. Didn't look like he was breaking a sweat at all.
Cleveland's hit 10 threes here in the first quarter. It's a season high for them. A record is 11 for the Cavaliers and 3-pointers made in a quarter, and that was off. Orlando.
Started off hot.
Yeah.
They came crashing back down there in that second half, but still got enough buckets in the paint to win that one. Oh!
Castle just trying to throw it over Hunter. Oh my.
Couple eights, but
Okay.
you know, my defense was I've been watching this young man. You got to impress me. I've been watching Steph Castle all season. Turned out to be good people.
That was to please Daniel Ashcraft, our producer, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of on a dunk.
Yeah, right. Now one step closer to the basket, and Hunter was on Steph Castle's wall.
Mitchell fading in and out, and that goes in. They'll credit it to Mobley, but that might have been tipped in by a Spur.
Yeah. Got to put a body on him and root him out of there. He's too long. Maybe he did get a piece of it. Oh.
He looked like he was going to load up again. Champagny short, and Mobley with his 3rd rebound. McLaughlin trying to get the steal. He's just come on for the first time for the Spurs off the bench. Mobley misses finally from 3, his first miss. The Cavs get a second look. Shot clock at 10, 5-second difference between the two. Mitchell. Nice pass and down low, but lost, stolen. Here comes KJ.
Plenty of time.
Keldon with 2, stepping in, puts it down. Okay.
TPC came and take over. Beautiful courses, both places.
We're going on the road, so you can't play in the Pro-Am.
No, that's terrible. We're on the road. It's already over and done with.
Yep. Or yeah, you couldn't play, I should say. Devontae Green the rebound, up to Merrill. Cavs lead by 10 after 1. They led by as many as 12 in that first quarter. Red hot shooting from downtown, 10 of 16. And Mobley had a great first quarter, 18 points. Spinning, and he missed the dunk, but time All-Star this year. He's on pace to become the 5th player in John Collins.
Another very specific stat.
Well, I could go with the plus-minus, but I don't want to make you mad.
Oh, yeah.
So I chose that.
The plus-minus to me, I mean, it's who you're on the floor with.
He's 3rd in the NBA in plus-minus. There, I said it.
Okay.
Keldon, close. Here's Green. Makes sense, though. This Cavaliers squad has been #1 in the East all year long as Okoro puts it down.
That's a brilliant pass there from Donovan Mitchell. Just threads the needle there to Green. And Green with a nice lefty finish to keep Mamu from the block.
Here's Mamu. Keldon. Castle keeps it, hangs, and scores it again.
It's just deadly. As a defender, you just can't time it.
Cleveland has won a ton of games this year, obviously, as Merrill misses. They've had a 15-game winning streak, a 12-game winning streak, and a 16-game winning streak. Turned over. Merrill up to Mitchell, who fires a 3 and hits it. That's 11 threes now for Cleveland. And they take their largest lead up 14.
Yeah, I thought Donovan Mitchell for a second there was going to go straight to the rim. That had me nervous. But I didn't like that 3-ball either.
Castle keeps
to the defender's arms.
First free throw good for Castle, and now a word from Frostbank. And he makes his first appearance tonight.
Yeah. A little counter to Evan Mobley out there.
Backup point guard by committee.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's pretty durable there.
Yep.
No, he's not going to bother him if he plays extended minutes.
No, as Merrill hits the 3, he's playing a career low in minutes, rather. He's been having a great year from downtown since around the All-Star break as Castle moves it. Vassell, a deep one, hits it.
Tighten the ship up right here.
Mitchell. So good against the Spurs in Cleveland, 25 points.
Yeah, you jinxed him. Talk well about him, and then he ends up throwing up a brick on the free throw line.
Thank you. Where's my payment?
Check's in the mail.
No, better be big.
May take a while to get there.
I see. Vassell fading away. Can't hit it over Mobley. Porter Jr. the rebound. Greg Porter Jr. 2nd year out of Wichita State. Mitchell moves it. Green with space. Missed it. Strus trying to stay in bounds, and he does. Green, second chance. Too strong that time. Vassell out of the pack. Up to Castle. Barnes. Rolling there.
Oh, it was red.
Cleveland's won 2 straight games. They've won 3 of 4 since the Spurs played them in Cleveland, and they've won 5 of their last 6. Strus in and out. Cleveland starting to miss a couple threes.
Yeah. Progressing back to the mean.
Be a good math teacher talking about regressing to the mean.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, you guys always tease me about my math. Don't be worth more than 2.
Vassell puts it down. Porter Jr. backing down Vassell. Gets a screen. Now Mobley. And Champagnie. Porter Jr. keeps the handle alive. Trying to take that step back. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell. Green is 0 for 3 from downtown. Was well short after a long one. Up to Bassi. Cleveland by 11. As we approach the 7-minute mark of the first half. Porter Jr. driving against Bassi, and another one of those undrafted guys.
Yeah, they come out with a lot of polish, but unfortunately they don't.
Castle quickly back the other way. Screen by Bassi. Castle puts it up. Bassi almost got the alley-oop. We've seen those connect a ton on that.
Yeah, it's hard to judge that lob over the top of Allen. Yep. A lot of good young talent.
That's where we'll be headed next. The first of a 4-game road trip before the final home game of the season. You're watching the second to last home game here inside the Prospect Center. Vassell kicks out. Barnes. Here's Garland, who's back in. Nice fake and drive. He short-armed it. Paul moves it. Champagnie down low and turned it over. He's looking for Biyombo. Porter Jr. back the other way. Cleveland still shooting 50% from downtown. They've cooled off a little bit. We're in the 60s in the first quarter. Hit 10 of them in the opening frame. Garland dancing. Vassell trying to stay right there. Garland missed it.
Wow. Terrific effort there from Devin. It is not easy to stay in front of Darius Garland.
Harrison.
Well, he's got down to 99. I just round to the highest number anyway, so it's next one's 100%.
What was that one? That's his third 3 of the game. Cleveland has made 13. That's been the story here the first half. Allen got one.
He anchors their defense. He's an intimidating shot blocker.
Wesley just got him to jump, but missed it.
Even when he's in the vicinity, you still want to try to get up a shot quickly, end up short-arming it.
Allen, this time, got his dunk.
Wasn't quite as spectacular as what he was going to try to pull off.
No.
Had he come up with that steal.
Leading the NBA in field goal percentage, 71% because of all those.
Yeah.
Held it a bit off. Allen says, give me my rebound.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to do.
And they're laughing about it. He and Porter Jr.
Garland missing. Strus keeps it alive. Hunter up fake. He misses. And here comes Keldon. I'm sure you tried to stay out of Big Dave's way on the rebounds, right?
Yeah, he'd snatch your arm off. Big Sky, they got bonuses for rebounds. You kidding me? Learned my lesson a few times.
The no look from TO of the game. Wesley back with some speed. KJ fumbled the pass. Now out to Paul. Walking in. Spurs just 5 of 19 from downtown here in the first half.
Started off well.
Hunter driving, spinning, scoring.
Blake Wesley and his teammates clear out, allow him to go to work.
Vassell as we hit the 3-minute mark of the second quarter.
I don't want to say foreigners, but people new to San Antonio today. And
hate to say it, 14 of 27, 52% in this first half. They keep pouring it on.
they've been methodical. They've done a great job taking care of the basketball, finding the right man at the right time to take the right shot.
Castle. Inside, Biyombo. Again. It's so quick.
And he gets the kind bounce. Kind of shot that one.
Hunter misses the 3. Biyombo gets the rebound after KJ falls down. Spurs winning in Denver a couple nights ago, snapping that 5-game losing streak. Castle fading away and banking it off glass. He's watched some old Spurs tape.
Yeah, I mean, that's the right play there. Just soften up your shot a little bit. Got a better chance for it to go.
Mitchell finding Hunter, who hits on.
Oh, they had Chris Paul on that weak side. It was a 2-on-1. Darius Garland up top, DeAndre Hunter in the corner. Donovan Mitchell just does a great job finding Hunter.
Castle way after the second round. Danny Hurley and company. It's tough to three-peat.
Back in the 60s or 70s.
Bounce pass from Mobley. A miss. Castle batting it around. KJ's up waiting for it. Keldon